Hey everybody! Alright, I decided to remake this video because I just recorded a video, but I think it came across as maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we're redoing this. So what I'm going to talk about today is your shed decor, if you will, because I came across like three things that made me think about this. Earlier in the week, Old Carolina Pipe Cottage posted a picture of his cottage, which is beautiful, and that's like the pinnacle of what I would love for my shed 2.0 for the Shed of Solitude. Fantastic. It's like a thinking man's dream, if you will. And this isn't an attack on anyone's decor style or anything like that. This is contrary to belief. It's actually me saying, well, I'll get there in a minute. But then, of course, I was watching Northwest Piper, or NW Piper, and someone said, don't put up the 80s movie posters. That doesn't belong there. And I got thinking, because it's interesting, because I agree and I disagree. Because Old Carolina Pipe Cottage, he'd mentioned there's no TV in there, which I kind of agree. I have an extra TV, which I may throw in here. I don't really want to do that, but it wouldn't really be watch TV. It's actually more to watch YouTube and all of you. And, you know, sports memorabilia stuff. Now, I don't have really that. I have the Dolphins' old logo helmet that I got when I was a teenager. And there's those freaking Blue Jays. In here, because that's where it was, I'd stored it in here, and it's kind of like a bookmark. It holds the thing up. But I kind of agree with that. But then I have a conflict with myself. Like, I'm kind of contradicting myself in a way. And then I saw, of course, Redcoat's Renaissance. Thank God he's healthy, and he's back doing videos as of today. He posted a video and he talked about his shed a bit. And by the way, little housekeeping, as he would say, I am smoking my billiard from Rat Ray's. It's a 158, I think it is. I can't see it there. I don't want to flip over the bowl, but I call this the Christopher Morley pipe, as you can see. And in it, I'm smoking Sleepy Hollow, which he was smoking in his latest video. It's funny because I sat down to watch his video because he hasn't posted one in a while, a couple weeks, and I was so happy, and I sat down to watch in the Shed of Solitude. I feel a very connected thing with fellow pipe smokers in their sheds. It's kind of like a brotherhood or a family kind of atmosphere when I watch fellow pipe smokers in their sheds, or a garage, if you will. And he showed some of his stuff, and I got to thinking, well, his style's sort of like mine, where it's kind of fun, vintage, retro, seasonal in a way. We both got the vintage radios. He's got the vintage tins, and he's got a vintage radio and stuff. And I got to thinking, where do I really fall in line with this? How do you decorate or have your little corner in the universe? And in the end, I kind of go with, well, it's your shed, your garage, your space, your corner of the universe, or spot in the universe. Make it what you want. Whatever makes you happy at the end of the day, right? Now, I have Godzilla, Roosevelt, which I don't think is, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Distractive. Godzilla, the Bronco poster, the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Well, now, my He-Man figures, I've been debating to take them out for a while, because sometimes they fall down when I close the door. But I kind of forget, because they're like behind me, and they're kind of really not around. I don't notice them all that much, so I have been debating getting rid of them. One more thing. So I'm smoking Sleepy Hollow, and Redcoats was smoking Sleepy Hollow as well, and he got it from Mock and RI, which is kind of a connection for all three of us. And then, of course, I got mine from Signalman Tony, who's from Rhode Island as well, and he gave me Sleepy Hollow. So, again, thank you, Tony. This one's for you. Greatly appreciate it. It's one of my favorite tobaccos to have this time of year. So it felt really, really connected there when I was smoking while watching his video. But so, you know, I've been thinking about getting rid of something. Of course, I have the Barrel House t-shirt, the podcast I was on, my friend Joe. It's on our podcast network, Igloo Media. And of course, I put up these lights, and I just noticed I have a light that blew for some reason. Now that I look at it, I don't know why. I'm going to have to look at that. I didn't notice that till now. Of course, I did that for the ambiance, right? For Halloween, Christmas mostly. That's when I put these on. But so I'm just curious what you guys think. Should you know? Of course, the flags. I have this flag. I got the Rhode Island First Regiment flag over here. Of course, I got the door open. You can hear the rain and stuff. It's just a nice fall day here in Rhode Island. Sure, it's rainy, but it kind of fits the mood for Halloween. Tomorrow it's going to clear up and be nice. But yeah, I'm all for making it your own, putting your flavor on it. And as Red Coat said, he said it in his like last two videos when he was talking about his shed. It's always evolving. It's always changing. It's not going to stay the same. I get inspired by what he does. Now I'm getting inspired by N.W. Piper and what he's doing, and vice versa. I think all of us kind of feed off each other, get ideas, or kind of have it as a jumping point and go from there. In adding something or something unique to the shed. So, and I like that. Now Godzilla I thought about taking out, but I don't know. It's Godzilla. I think he goes great with Roosevelt there. I think they're a good team there, if you ask me. But you know, as I think about things, this shed's only going to last a few more years, probably 5 at best if I'm lucky. And of course, it'll be replaced by a new shed, so it'll be Shed of Solitude 2.0. And I would probably have it more set up like Carolina's Pipe Cottage there, where I have the library, I have the smoking section, and the little fireplace thing. More comfortable, would be insulated and heated and cooled. I wouldn't have that issue anymore. But I also need like a work bench kind of thing too. But I kind of have that here now. I have that, I call it the Shed of Solitude library over there, which is on the workbench, which you guys have seen in previous videos. I don't know. It's going to be evolving, so I think it's whatever you want to make it your own. Now, I have some stickers that have been in here prior to me owning this house, so, you know, I'm not big on those, but I threw some stickers. Like I got a sticker over here on the fireplace here, just to cover up the logo that was on there. And if you watched my earlier videos, I had books over here, and I liked having the books there. But the problem is the shelf I made not so supportive, if you will. So it's a constant process, figuring out what you want, how you want to set it up. It never changes. It never ends, I guess you could say. But I'm curious what you guys think. How would you go setting up your Shed of Solitude or your shed, your garage? Would you go the more classic thinking man's setup like Carolina Pipe Cottage? Although I consider him in a different class than shed smokers like ourselves here. His is an actual cottage. It's an actual functioning cottage. It's a beautiful cottage, and I'm very jealous of it. That's kind of where I want to go with Shed 2.0 here when the time comes. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the fun, quirky kind of rustic kind of look thing that I'm going for, or do you think it should be you add your own, you want retro toys, you want retro posters, neon lights or whatever, or sports memorabilia or whatever. I've seen some others with that as well. which I think is pretty cool too. But for me, I guess at the end of the day, it comes down to personal choice and what makes you happy. And I think that's what matters. So, but anyway, I just wanted to do a kind of a quick video. I don't want to go too long on this. I just wanted to do another shed talk, kind of get your thoughts on all of that. I like gathering intel on that because at some point, like I said, there'll be a new shed of solitude at some point down the line, and it's nice to collect that information, kind of write things down for ideas and stuff and play off of that. But anyway, that's going to do it. I'm going to get out of here, smoke this, and enjoy this. And thanks to Mark in Rhode Island. I believe he made a comment on one of my latest videos. I've decided to do a mixture of the Sutliff pumpkin spice, and I have Cornell & Deal's chocolate Cavendish, and I just made a little mix to try that because that might be my Halloween smoke tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm going to get out of here after having those smokes, and I'm going to watch a scary movie, of course. Why not? And I will see you guys next time. Have a happy Halloween Eve, and I will see you guys tomorrow.